Stuart, you've qualified on pole in the clubman's category. Can you explain to us what the difference is, first of all, between a clubman's car and the championship class cars?
Well, sure. I mean, the car we're in is using the old Zetec engine, so effectively it's a car from last year. We've got a big difference in power, so really we're at a disadvantage. And obviously we're in the 99 chassis as well, so we're in the oldest car in the field. But our objective is just really to show what we can do in the car we've got.
Well, now you've done that already by qualifying on pole in the category, but not only that, you're quite well up the grid too. Now you're acknowledged as something of an expert here at Oulton, is that right?
Yeah, I think I've probably done more laps than anyone else in the field, so yeah, this is my home turf, and if I can't get a car to go around here quickly, I don't think anyone can. But I mean, our objective for this meeting really is to showcase the abilities of Team Westec. I got a call last week, and they've just acquired this car. We wanted to give it a run out and show what they can do as a team, and also just to remind everyone what I can do as a driver. I know I desperately want to be up there in a Duratec. We desperately want a budget to do more than just this one round, which is all we have at the moment. But I think if we can put a good show on, then hopefully we'll get some interest and try and pull out a few more races.
And just give us an idea, what kind of money are we talking about? Because this is really where professional racing drivers start their careers, isn't it, Formula Ford? It's back on the map with bigger grids this year than before. What kind of money are we talking about for a racing driver to start?
I mean, this championship's fantastic. I think what they've done this year, they've introduced a new engine, has opened it up to a lot more drivers. I mean, with a two-class structure, your budgets are different. I think for a top-line drive, you're probably looking at £60,000 upwards. That's for a full season, that's everything included. More of our level, I think you'd be talking perhaps half that or even less if you're running yourself. So it's a great entry formula. And as we've seen with past drivers like Charlie Kimball, Daniel Clark, it takes you into F3 and you can become an F3 winner. So I think it's a great class for anyone looking to get the teeth stuck into single-seater racing.
I think if you go back before then, pretty much every single world champion at one time or another has competed in Formula Ford, and £60,000 sounds like a huge amount of money, but in motorsporting terms, of course, it isn't, is it?
No, it's very cost effective, and you look at obviously the rival championships Formula Ford does have, which is Formula Renault and BMW. £60,000 is at least half their budget, and what it teaches you is fantastic. You can overtake and get close to the cars in front. It teaches you all about mechanical grip, which I think it then gives you the basis to carry that forward into higher formulas when then you start introducing aero grip as well. But if you look at the past Formula 4 drivers, like you said previously, or even the last 2 or 3 years, generally I think they've impressed the most when they've gone into higher classes. And yeah, you've got people now from Formula 4 in Champ Car, and they're doing a grand job. So I think for a cheap way of getting into professional motorsport, this is where you need to start.
And how good is it, do you think, that the cars run on the same package, the same bill as Formula 3, which is obviously one of the later steps on the career ladder for an aspiring racing driver? Does it mean that you don't have to go to Formula BMW and Formula Renault, you can go straight to Formula 3?
I think you definitely can, and I think drivers have proved that recently. I think if you've got the budget, that's a big thing, but I think for the young drivers coming into the championship, it's fantastic for them. They're racing in front of the Formula 3 teams, they're racing on all the same tracks. And they get a feel and they get an introduction to paddock life, really, and what you need to aspire to be a Formula 3 driver. And I'm sure every driver here walks up and down past the F3 teams and they know exactly where they want to be. And I think you just feel more involved than being a bit more far removed, being on a touring car package.
Now, turning our attentions back to this weekend, you're in a different class with a different engine, you're in a very much older car. How well can you expect to do?
I think our objective was to become top 10. I think there's a lot more time in me. This is the first time I've driven a race car since November last year, and obviously it's the first time Westec have run the car. So I think those factors combined, we've done a pretty good job up to now. I'd love to get a top 6, but obviously the power difference is huge. But if we can get top 6, I think we can run clean and consistent. That'll be fantastic. But I'm hoping it will rain, because if it rains, then I'm on an overall podium. So that'll be my objective if it's wet.
Well, good luck. I don't know about the weather, but good luck for the race anyway.
Thank you.